I'm gonna be doing a chit chat get ready with me today. I'm gonna be doing a chit chat get ready with me, like I said, so I'm not really gonna be concentrated on telling you guys everything that I'm using. I'm not doing any eyeshadow today, so I'm sorry. I'm just going to be venting and talking like about just my life right now, and some stuff with my channel too. But I'm gonna go in with my foundation right now. I just color corrected. I'm gonna be using the NARS Naturating Long Wear Foundation in the color medium dark 4. So yeah, that's the color I'm using. This is what it looks like. I just bought this. It was $52 hot after tax, so I best to like this. I matched this to myself too. Like, this is what it looks like. I matched this to myself. I never anymore, like I never ever ask anybody to match me. I always match myself, which can be easier for some people and not for others, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought this was like half empty. I was about to definitely have to go to Sephora. Okay, so let's go in and see what this talking about. She said this was full coverage. I love full coverage. I never really wear anything natural. Let's see here. Yeah, but I match myself now because I don't know, I'm just pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at matching other people too. This might seem also a little darker than me, also because I typically match stuff to be a little darker. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm a weird shade. Like, I'm never completely satisfied with one single shade out of a, yo, this is perfect. This is perfect, actually. Okay, so anywho, I do like this foundation right now. It's really nice. We'll see how it, you know, this is not like a review or anything, because this has probably been reviewed thousands of times. But yeah, I like it right now. Anywho, yeah, so I guess we'll get the sad stuff out of the way right now. So a lot of people ask me, like, because I post a lot about like just school in general and stuff like that, because, you know, that's a big part of my life right now because I'm a full-time student. So it's very for me to snap, like, that's just what I snap mostly. So, but like, that's just mostly what, you know, my life is about right now. Like, when you're in school, it definitely, school is a big, very, very big part of your life because you do it every day, like for 4 years. You know, it's a big part of your life. So I snap a lot about it. Really, I snap a lot of like struggle stuff with it right now because I'm currently struggling a lot dealing with school. Not so much grade wise. I mean, like, I am struggling really. Like, I know for a certain fact that I'm going to fail this class, so like I'm struggling with that, like, grade wise. But every other class, like, I take a total of 4 classes right now. I think I got like 14 credits. Yeah, like, so I do struggle in that class a lot. I know I'm gonna fail that class, but this is my Greek archaeology class. It's a lib ed requirement. So if you don't know, like, a lib ed is something, it's liberal education classes. It really has nothing to do, it can have nothing to do with your major. Sometimes I guess it can have to do with your major, but depending on your major, it's probably not going to. Like, I would say a lot of them are not going to have to do with your major. Like, I major right now in animal science, and a lot of liberal education classes are not going to be dealing with animals. Like, they're not. It's like a lot of them are like go by theme. So it can be like this theme in this Greek class is arts and humanity. That's how long it takes me to blend out my foundation. So what you see in videos is, don't think you have to match like how fast I go in my videos because I edit a lot out. But anywho, yeah, so, you know, arts and humanity has nothing to do with, really necessarily doesn't really have to do with animals. Okay, my eyebrows are, do you see these? That's trash. Like, that's trash. Yeah, I have to take that class to fulfill a lib ed or whatever, and I'm definitely gonna fail that class. But I would guess, like, I'm not gonna say that's really a big part of like what I'm going through right now. So basically I was diagnosed with depression not too long ago, like maybe 2 weeks ago. So it's kind of been like, I don't know, like I guess I've been dealing with it obviously longer than 2 weeks. But I don't know, I just thought it was like just a deep sadness, I guess. Like I didn't know how to explain it. I didn't know that that's what I was going through. But yeah, that's, I guess, you know, that's what it is or whatever. It's kind of hard for me to talk about and to wrap my thoughts around it, because it's kind of, it's still something kind of like fresh for me to be dealing with. And it's also kind of like, for me, a hard topic to talk about, because like, I don't know, like I don't want to really admit that I had that shit, like that I deal with that. But I mean, I guess it's normal, but like nobody really wants to admit like, oh yeah, also I have da 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 da, like, you know, like that's kind of something that like, I don't know, it's especially in the Black community, it's kind of hard to talk about, because like we don't really like acknowledge, not that we don't acknowledge it, but we don't take stuff like that as serious as we should, you know. Like I think I never like said it was that see, I don't even want to say it. I guess I never said it was depression, because I like just associate depression and stuff like that with like white people. Like I don't associate that with like Black people. Like I don't know why, but that's like, you know, something that I don't even think like that's weird. Like I really think, not weird, it's definitely wrong and weird to think like that, to put like something on a race and to think it won't affect you because you are of another race. But it's definitely not uncommon, I should say, like in our culture. So yeah, I guess that's why I never really called it that before my doctor, who's a woman, before she told me, basically, like that's what it is, basically. So a lot of it, I guess, it doesn't really necessarily, my eyebrow is bothering me, but it's not really necessarily because of like this it's not, I don't want y'all to think like, oh, it's because she's like gonna fail this class. Like no, I have failed one class before. I've gotten a D in another class, and I thought I was gonna fail another class last semester, but I actually got a C in it. But the thought of failing classes is not a foreign like thing for me, which I think has to do with why I'm feeling this way. Really, why I'm feeling this way is because I don't feel like I really should have went to college. Like I don't really necessarily even like being in college, really. I don't like it. Like it's not even like the social aspect, because I'm kind of weird. Like it's so weird because I don't really like care to make new friends. Like I don't care to make friends that I hang out with outside of classes. Like in class, I'm gonna find somebody that I can chitter chat to and like laugh with or whatever, about like if a professor says something funny, or like just like something in the class is funny or whatever, just somebody like help pass the time, you know, whatever. Like I'm going to find somebody to do that with, because that's just how I am, because I am an extrovert. But I'm also like, I don't like to make new best friends, I guess you can say. Like I don't know, it's so strange. Like honestly, it's very strange. So I'm just gonna say that socially I'm like a-okay. Like I feel fine. But in my social life, like it's not really that big of a deal for me. Like I have the same best friend since the first grade. Like, so even in high school, I didn't really make too many like new friends in high school. Like I would say all in all, I probably like new friends that I actually still talk to like actual friendships that I made in high school that I didn't have necessarily before high school. Maybe like I can count on one hand. I'm want to say like 3. So I'm not really like, and that's 4 years, like, so I'm not really big on stuff like that. Even though I am an extrovert and I'm really funny, like people know me like that. It was crazy, like people know me around campus and be like, oh, we had this class together, you're really funny, da 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 da. Like I really like the stuff that you said in class and da 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 blah 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 blah. But like I don't know who they are. Like I was in Walmart one time and this girl was like, Ashley, right? I was like getting some Nutella and she was like, Ashley, right? And I'm like, girl, who was you? Like, who is this white girl talking to me? And she was like, oh yeah, and it's like we have this class together, you're really funny, yada yada yada, and all this stuff. And yeah, so like for me, like to make I don't necessarily have to like make new friends everywhere I go, like new long lasting relationships, because I don't really care to. Not even trying to be mean, just being like real and honest and open about it. Like I don't have to do all that, which is kind of strange to be an extrovert too, but it is what it is basically. So it's not really socially, it's really just this feeling of me not belonging in school. Like I like Minnesota or whatever, that's where I am right now. It's definitely different from back at home, but I like it for the most part. Like I'm getting used to it, you know. It's kind of like, it's decent. It's not, it definitely takes getting used to, because of like different, just like especially coming from like back at home. For me, like it takes a lot of getting used to, in terms of like I don't know how I should explain it, like socially maybe, and maybe going from being, it depends on where you're from, but like where I'm from, it's a lot of black people and like a lot of people like me that talk like me, listen to the same music as me, got the same friends as me. Like not the same friends, but like same kind of friends, kind of, if that makes sense. Like, so stuff like that is hard, which that can be a whole nother video, but like it's different in that aspect. But I like it overall. Like it's pretty chill, it's pretty cool. Like I like it. So for me, it's not really the state. This is probably all over the place, but for me, it's probably not, it's not even the state that I'm in. It's just like the school aspect of it. It's not even like, I like the school that I go to, like the University of Minnesota is very decent, very big, very like tech savvy, like a ton of like student, like it's bougie, like ton of like student amenities. It's not even that costly. I think I paid 20. School is expensive, period, but like in the grand scheme of things, if you look at other people, like how much other people are paying, and look at my little ashy hands. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. My hands are ashy. Yeah, so it's really just a feeling of, it's hard for me to talk about and get to the point, because it's hard for me to even rationalize it, because like I said, it's something that is kind of foreign. It's a foreign feeling to me, and every day is kind of like different. I know like some people may be like, girl, it's not that serious, but to me it's kind of serious, because like I've never, it's until you like experience like this feeling, like you kind of like, it's so, whew, it's kind of, it's, oh no, oh, it's very like, just, I don't know how to even explain it. It's so, it's kind of scary, I guess I would say. Like it's scary because like people real life kill themselves over like depression, and I'm not saying like that's what I'm in, the no, like that's not where my mind is at all right now, but people do a lot of things because of depression, you feel me? And a lot of like, you know, a lot of things can happen from it, and it should be taken serious, because you can't even, and I think that's another thing too that like gets me with it, because like you can't even see it. Like you can't, I can't see it, you know, I can just feel it, and I can feel how it affects me day to day, and how like it kind of just affects me in all kind of aspects of life. Like the way like they kind of determined it is like they ask you a lot of questions, you know, and based on the questions they can, if you're truthful and honest, like they can distinguish like what's going on with you, if it's just like you feeling down, or if you really, you know, are struggling with this mental illness. You know, like I've never felt so down and so like just low in my life, and kind of just uninspired to do a lot of things, not just even school related, even like YouTube related, which is kind of why I'm not as consistent as I could be. But yeah, a lot of it, just know a lot of it, I'm kind of done talking about it, but a lot of it is really just coming from the feeling of like, I don't want to be in college. Like I don't necessarily think it was for me, even though in high school I did great, like graduated like top 10%, sat in the first 2 rows, principal called my name, had medals and ropes and honor society and just all kind of stuff. Even though I had all that, like high school, I feel like people do bad in high school for other reasons, not because it's not, they don't do bad in high school because it's hard. Like something in your life, I feel like, is affecting you from being the best that you can be for various reasons. It could be an early on education, like, you know, you may have had like a learning disability and it was looked over. You know, it could be like stuff at home. It could be a lot of things, I feel, but nobody is incapable of getting their diploma from high school. Like nobody is incapable of doing that. I just don't feel like, you know, I was meant to be here really. I'm kind of lost. Like I feel hopelessness and like lost, and I wrote a letter to God asking me for guidance, and I just came to the conclusion that I'm going to be taking a semester off of school. So next semester I will not be in school. I'm going to take a leave of absence, so I could still be basically so I can still be a part of the university, but not be like, not kind of like not dropping out, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't have to reapply. Like I just got to say like, hey, I'm coming back or whatever. And I'm thinking of changing my major also. The reasons why I took it was for mental health, and deciding on changing my major. I might change it to theater because I don't know, I always, like, that's another reason why I feel like I don't belong here. I also feel like maybe I picked the wrong thing to do. Like animal science was a very safe thing for me to do. Like theater obviously is kind of like, if you're not the next Chadwick Boseman, like what you gonna do with that? Like, you feel me? Like what are you gonna do so that you're able to make a living off of like theater? It's always, you know, those kind of majors like music, theater, art, stuff like that is kind of like, okay, well, what you gonna do with that? Like it's always stuff like, and other, it's a lot of other things, but it's especially in the performing arts or like the fine arts, is always that question, like, okay, what you gonna do with that? So for me, it was like in high school I did so many shows. Like I think I was in like 13 productions, performed in front of like Broadway in Chicago. I did so much, like so much in high school, and I was so happy then. And you know, because I was performing, I was creating, I was doing something that I felt like I was here to do. So, you know, I was like, man, let me go. I think that's what I was meant to do. And I was talking to the theater lady, and she was like, well, you know, she was saying like, just because it's your passion doesn't mean that's what you're meant to do. But I feel like you don't know how I feel unless you are me, you feel me? Like that's something to say, because I'm talking to you and I'm telling you this, like that may be a response that you have, but until you are like in my body feeling this loss and hopelessness that I've never felt in my life, like unless you can feel that, like you don't know. Like even like it's easy to say like, okay, animals, like even though animals is my passion, is it meant for me to be majoring in animal science? Because I'm sitting in classes and I'm not like enjoying it. Like I'm sitting in classes and I'm just feeling like, okay, I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm here so I can do my in-class assignment and I won't miss one. Like I'm here because I have to be, because I paid to be here. I'm not here because I'm so passionate about this. Like I'm not feeling that right now. So, and I should, because like I just told you, I'm paying $24,000. You know, like I'm taking out loans to do this, which is another thing. Like you're taking out all these loans and you don't even know if you want to be here, but you have to be here. Like you feel like inside you have to be here because you've taken out so much money, and it would be such a waste if you just stopped now. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's just a mess, you feel me? And it's just like hard for me to think about. I felt like I should tell you guys or vent to somebody, you know? I don't like to like vent to my friends because I don't want to seem bothersome, you know? Enough with the sad talk, back to some good stuff. First of all, this foundation is immaculate. It is sickening. I am so touched by this foundation right now. Like, okay, so first of all, I just want to thank everybody so much for like all the support and all of the like see, I don't like that y'all that far away, and all of the just subscriptions. I just want to thank everybody so much for all these subscribers. I've been getting like, oh my goodness, like I cannot even tell you how grateful I am, literally from the deepest, darkest depths of the bottom of my heart. I thank you so much. Like, yeah, I really just, I just can't believe, because y'all don't understand. Like, I remember when I had 200 subscribers and I was just like, I'm just gonna cry. I'm so thankful. yeah, I was thinking about doing a Q&A, but I don't know if y'all even want a Q&A. Do you want to know about me? Like, I don't know. Which brings me to my next point. Like, so I do want to do a Q&A. I guess y'all can tell me how y'all feel about that. I'll probably officially announce it. I guess you can ask me questions on this video, but I'll probably officially announce it, like, I don't know, maybe at 6K, who knows. But very soon. Also, like, well, I was thinking about doing a little bit of a content change with my channel. Not like a big one, because I know like a content change can be it can be a good or a bad thing. Like, obviously I'm still going to be doing makeup, and I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm obviously going to still be doing like hair and makeup, because that's like pretty much 99% of my channel is hair and makeup. So I'm still going to be doing that, but I want to kind of do more story times, and kind of like, I kind of want to vlog more, especially over the summer. I want to start vlogging, and I want to start doing more chit chat, get ready with me's. Like, I kind of want y'all to just be more in tune with me and my life. Like, some, like, it's kind of different for everybody though, because some YouTubers like don't like to really put their personal life out there like that. Me on the other hand, I don't really like, I don't know, it's my, like, my channel is my baby. It's my like place to do what I want to do on it. So for me, like, I don't care about that. So I'm more than some stuff, like, you know, I don't have to tell y'all everything. Like, some stuff, like, I probably won't tell y'all, because, like, I don't know, not every, like, some, like, for me, it's way easier for me to be open, but some stuff I'm still kind of, like, closed off with. I don't even, like, tell some stuff. Like, I just now am telling, like, my best friends that, like, happened to me senior year of high school. So, yeah, some stuff I'm not that open with, but a majority of my life I am. So, you know, let me know how y'all feel about that. I probably will try it anyway, but I think like vlogs and doing more chit chat, get ready with me, like, and connecting with y'all more, I think I'm going to start doing that, which I'm very excited about. Oh, I was mixing. Yeah, I'm very excited about that, because like, I have to contour my nose. Hold on one second. To incorporate more of my life into my channel, because that's where I kind of always see my channel being. Like, I always seen it going in that direction. So I think now, but what always stopped me was because like I didn't really have a good like loyal subscriber base, but now I do. So I think it'd be more beneficial to start now versus when I had 200 subscribers, obviously. But yeah, that's just something I've been thinking about, but I'm definitely gonna start that this summer, because this summer, you know, obviously I have a lot of time, and then I'm not going to be in school this following semester, so I'll have even more time, which I don't know, I might do some community college stuff, because I do have some, like, those classes I was telling you that I got a D and an F in. I need those to graduate, so I need to kind of figure out how to get back on track with that. Let's talk about, oh, so I am gonna be dyeing my hair again, y'all, but like, I don't think I'm gonna be doing it this month, like, because it's been, I'm about to get my hair cut. Like, as you can see, my hair has grown out a lot since filming that video. My hair grows so fast. It's going to be 3 weeks tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna get a haircut. I really miss being blonde. Is that crazy? Like, I really do miss it. Like, pink was cool. I think, well, for one, like, everybody came to the conclusion that I just put too much damn conditioner into the mixture, which I definitely did, because it wasn't even the pink that I wanted it to be from the beginning. So like, you can kind of see maybe on camera, I'm not even sure because it's so faint, like, it's pink right up in here, like, that's it, and the rest is kind of like just blonde. So it just definitely didn't pay off in the sense of like even staying. So I don't know, I just didn't have like the best time with it. Like, and I didn't do a lot of videos too, because again, like I was saying at the beginning portion, tell you, I've probably had this blush since, I want to say high school, like my junior year of high school. Junior or sophomore year, like I just had it and I was cleaning out and throwing away some old makeup because like this makeup I couldn't even give away because it was so old. But then I found it and I was like, oh, I used to love these blushes, and I just kept them because I did like a swatch and I was like, shit, this is decent, even though I think it probably has a shelf life of probably this blush probably like 12 months. But a lot of my blushes are old. Because like you cannot use, I don't even care, like unless you only have one blush, you're not going to use a whole blush in a year. Like, so honestly, I would probably, stuff like blush, like I probably would not never throw away. Really trying to upgrade my life with my technology and my YouTube channel. Like I'm trying to upgrade it because it's getting on my nerves. Like some stuff I want to do, but like my lighting right now I guess is decent, you feel me? Like that's the only window I have in my room. It's hella dark in my room because I don't have like first of all, my house is a triplex, so it's 3 levels. I'm on the 3rd level, well the 1st level. Yeah, the 1st level basically, the very bottom, 1st or last, however you want to describe it. This is so tiny. They used to have a really fat juicy big bottle for $20, but they changed it to this, I think, and now it's like the size has just changed, but this used to be juicy. Oh, this smells so good. Do I want to spray this for you? It smells like citrus. Like if you look at my YouTube channel, it's been active since 2014. Like my sophomore year or whatever. But my makeup was hella terrible. I was hella inconsistent. Video quality was trash. Like not even like, because I think mine is like right now, it's not trash, but it's definitely not where I want it to be. Yeah, I used to use that all the time, but I deleted those videos. I should have never deleted those videos because they would be so funny to laugh at right now. So yeah, I just need to get some new tech. Now I need to get a new camera. I think that's, I don't know what matters first. I'm trying to like think like what matters. What do y'all think? Like, I don't know if a new camera matters more than new lighting. Because I have a functional camera. I have a ring light right now that I use. That's what I'm using as we speak. But I don't know. Okay, I'm using my Black Radiance little glitter. See, you know, my camera won't focus on it, you feel me? But I'm going to be using this, and this is either Boy Crazy or something like that. I don't know. It's dark pink. They don't have the names on there. And so I would never remember. Okay, guys. So that's it. This is what I'm looking like. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll do more of them. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Stay blessed as always. And yeah.